6. I left my house at 5:58. My goal was 6 o'clock, so I was 2 minutes early to go to the BTS concert. So I am super excited. I have prayed myself up. I am semi-awake. I could not fall asleep last night. I was so excited. I think I finally fell asleep around 12:30, and I had my alarm set for 4:30, and I kept snoozing until 5:10. Finally got up, but I made it out the door on time. I needed gas desperately after traveling to see Man's birthday party yesterday, but I was so tired I didn't want to go into town to get gas. It's about, the beginning of town's about 3 miles from our house, but the gas station, the cheapest gas station in town's probably about 5 miles. It's like in the middle of town. So that would have been a 10-mile round trip this morning, out of my way in the opposite direction. So I didn't want to do that. So I came down to, because it's on the way, I came down to the town that Kelsey and John live in. And I was really afraid the gas was going to be over $6. Because where I go in town, it's like around $5.59, $5.69, depending on if you're using cash or a card. And so I had seen some places in town that were over $6. And this town that they live in is more expensive. The gas is usually more expensive because it's right by the freeway. Anyways, it was $5.69, so I was pleasantly surprised. So I put gas in the car. I am ready to go. I have my budget all set up for this. I'm hoping that I don't spend as much as I think I'm going to spend. It would be great to come home with some money. I keep forgetting to tell you that on the third Friday of every month is First Responder Day at the casino by my house. Well, by my house, it's like 20 minutes away. Me and my sister used to work there. And so it's First Responder Day. And because I am a veteran, I fall under First Responder Day for some reason. They put it under that. So I always get $25 bonus play and a $25 food voucher, which the $25 food voucher in and of itself is the best part. Because $25 bonus play doesn't go very far. But I always play Twin Win. That's my favorite. And and so then my monthly, right now, the status that I'm at my month, because I don't play that much. We hardly ever go except on Friday, on that First Responder Friday. I have like $5 bonus play a week, or twice a week, which is nothing. So added that to my 25, I had $30 bonus play, and then the $25 food voucher. So I played Twin Win, and I think on my bonus play, I won like a total of $34. So I cashed out, pocketed that, and was like, awesome. I got $34 more for my trip, right? And I was just going to leave it there, right? And then I was sitting there, I was just watching my mom play, and then we decided to go eat. So we went, excuse me. So we went and ate at the Mexican restaurant there, and they changed their menu all up because they used to have like flautas and rolled tacos. That's usually what we got. But they changed their menu all up, so we got street tacos with rice and beans. I got the carne asada, my mom got the chicken. And then we went to go back and play the Panda Machine. We call it the Panda Machine. It's the Four Wonders, and it has 4 different games on it. It has Panda. It's Panda, Pelican. It's like a wolf game. And then Buffalo. And so, you know, it always has their jackpots and then it has the grand jackpot. So we're looking at the jackpots, and the one that had the highest jackpot was Pelican. And I don't usually play the Pelican that much, but I decided I was going to play the Pelican, right? At that point, I decided, okay, I'm going to play a little bit more. So I actually took, this is how crazy I am sometimes, and thank God it worked out. I'm going to tell you right now, the story ends well. I took $100 from my gas envelope, and I put it in the machine, and I said, I am going to win this jackpot, right? It was like up to $300 and something. I did not win that, spoiler alert. But I had $100 in the machine. I got that machine up to $228, I think. Because I kept hitting the bonus and kept giving me a lot. And then on the last one, I had almost all Pelicans on the last bonus. So every time it spun, all the coins were just flying up, right? I think it gave me like, I don't know, like $30. I wasn't betting very much. I was betting like, I think the standard's like $2 a bet. Anyways, so I was so happy. I cashed out the $228 and I put the $100 back in my gas envelope, and I had $128 more for my trip. I think I ended up originally I put that $34 back into the machine, but I can't remember what. Oh, we had played Twin Win over by the taco place, and I lost that. I lost all that. So and then I was bummed. And so then that's when I decided I was going to put the 100 in there, and I was going to win this jackpot. Well, after I got the $228, I was like, all right, I'm not going to push my luck. I have $128 extra. You know, I made my gas money back plus $128, which is rare. I'm like, I'm not going to push my luck and take the chance of losing all of this. So I cashed it out. Wisely, I cashed it out. So yeah, so I have a good amount of money. I feel really good with my budget and what I have. I really don't think I'm going to spend all of it. So that would be awesome, because it is the middle of May, and I don't think I've been able to really save. I haven't put any money in any saving challenges or anything yet for May. I told you before, May is crazy for me because it is, well, normally it's crazy for me because it's just a whole birthday palooza month, right? Like we had H Girl's birthday on April 25th, then we had J-Man's birthday on May 4th, and then we had just things we had to pay for, right? J-Man's stepbrother, he's also a J-Man, his birthday on the 6th, but he lives back east, so I don't know how to spend any money on him. I don't even know what his address is or anything. I don't even know how to contact him. I always have to do it through my daughter, like tell him I said happy birthday or whatever, right? Okay, and then there's that. And then there's my sister's birthday on May 10th. And Mother's Day was that same day. And then Seaman's birthday. And, you know, if we want to do something for Memorial Day. But I'm not going to be here for Memorial Day. I'm going up to my son's, and I'm babysitting for them. They're going to a dinner that night. So I won't be spending any money but gas on that day. So no memorial barbecue or anything like that. But May just really hits the budget hard every year. So if I could save some of this money and put some of it into savings challenge, that would be really good. Because I haven't saved anything. I think I added up my savings from last month for April. My goal was $350, but I really was skeptical that I was going to hit that. I think I ended up saving like $177, But usually I take all the money from my G-Bucks, my Mini Mondays, and my Tiny Tuesdays, and I put those in my emergency fund. But I rolled that over to this trip, BTS trip. So I think I put from my G-Bucks, Mini Mondays, and Tiny Tuesdays, I think it was a total of $89 towards this trip. So yeah, so I have budgeted a little bit of money from my paychecks for this trip, and then I got the $89 from those savings challenges, and then I got $54 from the owner's comp portion, using the profit first method, from my field agent pay, which was a total of $154. So I took $54 from that, and then I won $128 from the casino. So I think I have a total of like $500 and something for this trip. For this trip right now, I mean, I've already spent $300, about $450 already. So this trip's going to cost me, well, if I spent all the cash I have now, this trip would cost me over $1,000. But I spent $207 plus tax and fees for the ticket, and then I spent $64 for a parking ticket. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have bought that. I'm willing to eat that because that was my stupid mistake because I didn't know any better. And then I spent $80 for a parking ticket at the stadium, which is where I should have bought my ticket. And I paid $150 for my hotel tonight. I originally was not going to stay at a hotel, but I thought, you know what? I'm spending so many money on this trip. I hardly ever do anything for myself. I'm going to go ahead and get a hotel room, go back, relax, process what just happened from this day. Maybe take a bubble bath. I don't know if it has a bathtub. Maybe it just has a shower. Anytime I stay in a hotel room and there's a bathtub, I want to take a bubble bath. And I got a hotel that has free breakfast buffet in the morning, so that'll be nice. And checkout's not till noon. So I'm just going to take a leisurely morning tomorrow morning before I head back home. And I will go straight to my daughter's house and pick up my crazy dog. But yeah, so I am looking forward to this trip. I'm looking forward to meeting a bunch of people and just having an amazing day. Just praying that my legs hold out, because there's going to be probably a good amount of walking from the parking lot to the stadium, and then trying to find the Light Bomb merch booth. They have like a merch booth that has everything. People want to get t-shirts and hoodies and all that, but I don't need all that. I just need the Light Bomb. So I saw on the website there is a booth that is just selling light bombs and the batteries. So I'm hoping that line goes really fast. I told you that two girls have been online, because the first night concert, they're going to be here 3 nights. The first night concert was last night, which was Saturday. So on Friday, they had a merch day, and everyone could go early and buy merch. And it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours for me. I didn't even think about going down there that day. I could have, but I didn't even think about it. I had so much I was trying to get done before today. So, these girls had gotten in line at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm fully expecting there's going to be huge lines by the time I get down there around 8. But they got there at 6, and they finally got their merch at noon. So they were in line for 6 hours. And they said they had walked 9 miles by 10 o'clock. So that doesn't even count the rest of the day. So I'm just praying that my legs hold out today. I originally was going to wear my purple Converse, and I was talking to my daughter, and she's like, that's going to be a bad idea because they have no arch support, nothing. So I ended up wearing my Skechers. that I wear every day, but I'm like, at least I'll be comfortable. They're not fashionably beautiful, but at least I'll be comfortable. So you guys can't see what the shirt I'm wearing. I'm wearing a t-shirt that my daughter got me. I think she got it for me for Christmas. It says, once you gym in, you can't gym out. So Jimin that's his name, Jimin, Park Jimin. He is one of the band members. There's 7 of them. And he's my favorite. And so your favorite is called your bias. And so she got me that t-shirt, which is really funny because once you gym in, you can't gym out, right? But I don't know if you would say this is the irony or the truth or whatever, an alternate universe, an alternate scenario. My ex-husband's name was Jim. So I did, in fact, I gymmed in and then I gymmed out. So you can gym out. But with Jimin, he's so adorable. And he's so kind and he's so humble. And he has the greatest smile and he has a very infectious laugh. And he's just a very kind soul. And he's magnetic. You get drawn into him. And it's so funny because if you watch videos of him outside of performing, he's like very shy and humble and kind, and he's always caring for all the other band members, and he seems like he's very shy, right? But once he gets on that stage, it's like he has an alter ego, and he is out there and he is fierce. And he's an amazing dancer. He has a huge dance background, so he's an amazing dancer. He's like doing flips on the stage, aerials, all this stuff, right? But he's just like, as a performer, he is amazing to watch. And he's just so fierce out there, and it's like an alternate ego. And your eye just gets drawn to him wherever he is on the stage. You're just watching him. So that's my bias, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, so I am going down here. I will try to update you along the way. Originally, I was going to go to my hotel and try and find it first, but I think I am just going to head down to the stadium and get in line for the light bomb if I can find that merch, that booth just for that, because I'm hoping that line's going to go super fast. I, really didn't want to try and find my hotel tonight at night, and I had actually put a note on my reservation that I probably wouldn't be there till between 12 and 1. But the concert, I think, starts at 7. For some reason, I was thinking it started later. So I think it starts at 7. And so it's 2.5 to 3 hours long. So I will be done around 9:30 or 10. I don't know how long it will take to walk to the parking lot and with all the traffic get out. So I'm hoping I will get to my hotel before 12 to midnight, maybe somewhere between 11 and midnight. But we shall see. But I will take you along for the day as much as I can. I'm going to try and reserve my battery. Right now it's plugged in, so I don't have to worry about it. But I'm going to try to reserve my battery on my phone so I can take as much pictures as I want at the concert. And I do have a battery pack with me that's fully charged too. So wish me luck. We'll see you later. Bye. Hello. I made it to Palo Alto. I made it to the Standford Stadium. I was driving around for like a half an hour trying to find a place to park that wasn't prepaid parking and all that because I had to use the bathroom really super bad. And I saw porta potties everywhere and I could not get to them. So I came downtown and I found a parking lot that is free on Sundays. And I went to a coffee shop and used the bathroom and got a coffee and something to eat. I was hungry because I was like, been up since, been up since about 5:15, 5:10. And sorry, I'm a little bit distracted right now. All right, so from here, I think it's about a 10-minute walk to the stadium. So anyways, I'm going to stay in this parking lot till my general parking opens at 1:30. So I'll probably come back here, well, depending on what time I get. If I can find the light stick booth and what time I can get my merch. And then come back here by 12:30 and go. I don't know if there's going to be a line for the parking or what, but I asked the lady inside the coffee shop about parking at this lot because it's 2 hours Monday through Friday. But she said, I said, is there a time limit or anything? And she said, I don't think so because we park there all day. So I should be good. I just went to the car and made sure it was locked. So I'm going to get off here and put directions in to the stadium so I can figure out how to walk there. And I will check in later.
Show me what Standford is about! Yes, Standford. I won't sing right now, but I think you can get even louder. Are you ready to have me even more fun than yesterday? So we'll make it up to you and make this time truly unforgettable. Standford, are you ready?
Not yet, not yet.
Standford, are you ready? Okay, Army, you ready to have fun? Standford, make some noise! I can hear you again. Make some fucking noise!
It's our second night in Standford. I'm counting on you guys again tonight. My girl calling me is gonna be another amazing night. Alright guys, I already played so much stuff in the last night. I trust you. Okay, let's move right along to the next song. Let's go.
Then was right again. This crowd's real.
Army knows what's up. This weather, this crowd, this vibe, so crazy. I love it.
Everything feels perfect. And I love seeing your faces.
That's right.
Me too.
When you look into our eyes, dancing and sing with us. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's go.
All the underdogs in the world. A day may come where we lose. But it's not today. Today, we fight up. Not today. She don't know. Not today. Today, only that she don't know. Not today. Yeah, that's what come day. Today. Not today. No, no, no. Not today. 그래 우리는 extra. Still part of this world. This world. Just ordinary. 그것도 평화야. 너는 절대 죽지 마라. 어둠을 뚫고 내가 새 세상 너도 원해. Yes, I want it.
Hi everyone.